Welcome to another episode of Boom Bust. I'm your host Terry, and today doing a last series of all pro film sessions, or at least the last episode, with our final player, David Bakhtiari from the Green Bay Packers, left tackle. And again, going through the first team all pro roster, looking at some of their film, breaking down what we see, confirming all pro status. Don't remember a whole bunch about Bakhtiari. That was a little bit ago, as far as when he was coming out. So not going to get too much into that. But he has had some accolades over the years. And even though everyone knows Aaron Rodgers and the offense, you wouldn't think that this year would be producing an all-pro from the offensive line, especially when people talk about Aaron Rodgers getting beat up and injured because of his playing style, not so much because of the offensive line, but some people don't consider the offensive line group that great. Some do. So, interesting to see him as a first team All-Pro. So we know that he, has been very good over his career though. So anyway, with all that being said, we're going to look at Aaron Rodgers' touchdown and a couple Aaron Jones touchdowns. And we're going to go ahead and get it started. Starting with week 16. And we won't go through all these, but we'll try to get through a number so we can see what's happening. And again, Bakhtiari be at the left tackle. So about midfield here against the Jets. We got a pass. And a tutty. All right, let's see Bakhtiari, 69. Just helping. Now, that's an easy day for a left tackle. Nobody rushing off your edge because that's the quarterback's blind side, and you don't get too many times where they leave that edge unopened or unrushed. And so just being aware and helping out with the blocks. So now we're in the white zone near the goal line. Single back, shotgun. Play action, easy. As far as his job, Bakhtiari's just doing the backside, so sealing it off. But look at his hands. Look how he uses those hands. He's controlling his actual hand of the defender, and he's got one in the shoulder pad. I want to see it in the chest, but you can see he's a lot stronger than that guy. Just absolutely controlling his movement. All right, let's see here. Looks like we got a goal line play. Bakhtiari. Real good block. I mean, that linebacker has no chance. He's all over him. And since the play is on here, I'm guessing that he scored. Well, so far you can see Bakhtiari's playing with real good leverage, really low. And real good strength so far, at least for the guys he's playing against. So again, at the left tackle, got a guy inside and outside of his shoulder, single back. Got a pass, nice little kick slide. Now right here, he's squared up. There's nowhere for that guy to go. Engages with his hands right inside the chest. Kills that initial pass rush. Great technique right there. Nice kick slide. He kicked for width. Got outside. Made sure the guy couldn't get around the hoop. And then when he engaged with good technique. So against the Falcons now, in the white zone. At the left tackle, I believe that's Brooks Reed. Clay Matthews wannabe. Outside on the edge. Let's see, it's taking a while. Pass rush. Now, I don't like his feet there, but you see anchors well. And it's a quick throw, so he doesn't need a whole lot of time. But anchors well, gets his hand inside the chest, but not a big fan of his feet on that kickback. He's kind of shuffling. Like, he's backpedaling. That's not how you want to play. But again, sometimes you get through these games and you understand the opponent's strength and you know you're a lot stronger than them. And so you know what you can get away with. So we got a long touchdown to Randall Cobb. Pass pro, we got a guy way outside on the edge. I believe that's Tack McKinley. So he's got a long way to go on this pass rush. Gets whiffed. Right in front of Sir. Boom. Look. I mean, he grabs a little bit, but hands are tight inside. And Aaron has a lot of time. Because by the time they meet up, he's already got a couple seconds. And so he handles that bull rush very well. But you see the speed to get out to the corner. He doesn't barely make it there. He meets him at the corner. So that's good feet. Got a handoff here to Aaron Jones, who ends up ripping one. We'll see what happens on the line. Just a zone play. And I like that. I like how he swim moves and then walls them off, because that's not a hold. He could have easily grabbed somebody or pushed them in the back, and that's being a savvy veteran. And some of these veterans do. He just kind of grabs them, swim past them, to get in front and walls them off. Nice little move, because, again, it's not the biggest block that got him the touchdown, but it could have been a block that took away the touchdown if he would have messed up and held. So going against Chandler Jones, a monster in his own self. Good set. Pinches down and just uses his strength to ride him into his help. Gets set to help the edge and relocates back to Chandler. That's good feet. Good work. Good IQ. We'll see it in full motion. And gets good depth. I mean, they were stunting from the beginning, but he's got good depth, so it's not like Chandler could run the hoop on him. And gives Aaron the time that he needs. All right, let's see. Zone play. And that's a nice play. He's play side, so wow, okay, just didn't want to rewind. But anyway, he kicks out Chandler Jones, which was a big block because it's coming his way. And that's the first person that you got. That's the most dangerous that you got to take care of. So backside is zone again, except for it's a fake. They go with the pass. Easy pickings. Not much he had to do there. Against the Vikings now, by the way. Little NFC North action. David Bakhtiari. And it's a good front here against the Vikings. Now he pulls out, and that's just good stuff. That's just good stuff. When your tackle could pull from his position, you don't get a lot of plays like this. Only in a bunch where you could get guys to help crack. But he pulls, turns the hips, and has the athleticism to get out to the edge in space. Now he's in the edge, make a play. What are you going to do? Takes most dangerous, who will lose them, and then gets a piece of the second one as well. You want to see him make full contact with that, but that was still a great athletic play. Now we're going against the Seahawks. Inside the white zone. Backside of the zone. Not a whole lot he has to do, but he does reach his man. And that's a defensive tackle, but still showing off the athleticism. All right, so now we got a big bomb, which means he's going to need some time. So we got Bakhtiari at the left tackle again, 2 tight ends. So now that gives him a little hesitation. So now he's a little delayed on the pass rush, late to the edge. Again, hands, putting his hands down, controlling him. Not sure who 94 is, but he has absolutely no shot. That's just great physical play as a lineman. I mean, good feet, but then physical play at the point of attack where you're defeating his hands. You're not allowing him to even get a chance to pass rush. Now he's going against Frank Clark. Not sure if that was an early jump. Now here I don't like his hands. Here he does a good job of showing off his core strength, his strength, lower body strength to anchor. but I don't like his hands. You'll see Frank goes right into the chest. Bakhtiari's catching, and he's getting blown back, but you see he stops the rush eventually. I don't know if Frank lets up, or he doesn't quite anchor and drop his weight, but he does dig his feet into the ground to try to stop the bull rush. So not a great play there, to be honest. He was the one on the line that was getting beat. So I believe that's Robert Quinn. And I was just about to say Robert Quinn is the best at ripping and leaning that I ever seen in the NFL. So this is a quick throw though, so he doesn't have to hold him long. Again, meets him at the spot, but now he's getting underneath in that lean. And you see him drop his hips and gets low with him. I mean, Quinn still makes an effective pass rush, but you see Bakhtiari not just standing up and letting him roll around the hoop. He's getting low too and trying to redirect his path. So I'm seeing great technique for the most part. Got a handoff. Leaves the edge rusher, gets to the second level. Could have been a better block, but he makes contact, which you want. And so oftentimes when I'm talking about scouting, I'm talking about a hit rate for a lineman, a hit rate of them getting to the second level and actually making a block. So again, hands are wide right here. He's bear hugging. And I don't like that. I mean, it's a nice cutback by Aaron Jones, but you're the play side tackle. And so you expect the play to come to you. And you want to get this man off the line of scrimmage. Right now, he's behind the line of scrimmage. He's holding everything up. And so if you stalemate on the backside of a play, fine. But that wasn't the backside. That was the play side. So not a big fan of that block right there. And I just realized, like, any criticism I give, people are going to take it as me hating on the Packers because I'm a Bears fan. But that's not true. If you watch these videos, then you know I criticize everybody. And so good pass pro, beats him to the spot, hands in the chest. And that's one of the best things I'm seeing is that, and we know, as a left tackle in the NFL, you got to be athletic. You got to be athletic because these pass rushers are freaks. And Bakhtiari has the foot quickness to beat guys to the spot, as we're seeing. And that's a big thing because now that makes it a lot easier for him to block, but then it forces the D-line to use a counter move. And not a lot of guys have those. So in the red zone, in the white zone, zone down towards Hightower, just continue to wash them. And I'm not even sure how that's legal because all the linemen are downfield technically. But anyway, a little bootleg or a little naked. So not too hard of a job for the lineman. Back in the red zone. Looks like we got a pass play. Adrian Claiborne is on his edge. He's kind of far off. So easy to beat him to the spot. Adrian goes with a bull rush. Good low leverage. Spins, hems him up. Keeps moving his feet. Stays in front of him the whole time. Great feet. Great leverage. Oh, we got a little more. My bad. You would think I would learn one day. Gotta load up the plays. Alright, so we'll see a little more. Seems like the Rams are in all the All-Pro videos. They played a lot of All-Pros this year, I guess. But anyway, Bakhtiari over here. Aaron Donald's not really going to be going against him. He's on the edge. And not much he had to do there. Just sealing the backside. Which he didn't do that well, but sealing the backside and letting the play go up the middle. So next play we have passing touchdown. Let's see. Aaron Donald's on the inside. Edge guy's way out here. And I'm not sure why. I mean, it's got to be a adjustment against the receivers. I am not sure why all these people line these guys up so wide 9 on them. Because that Bakhtiari could beat you there, period. But then you give him all the time in the world. And nice engage inside the chest. Nice strength, nice ability to anchor. But yeah, you just giving him all the time in the world. If anything, I want to be right up on his shoulder and really threaten that edge. So it looks like a run play. Nope, play action. Easy pickings. Don't got to do a lot. Just pass pros. Looking for the edge. The edge is tangled up with the tight ends. Yeah, nothing going. Against the Lions again. Looks like Adams for the tutty. Again, so fast. To the edge. Hands a little wide. Don't like that. And you see he's getting pushed back again. I want to see him anchor. He's in the quarterback's way. I don't like that. I don't like that. He is in the quarterback's lap almost. All right, so let's see a couple against the Redskins, and we'll call it a day. Again, one of those play action passes. Maybe you call it a RPO. Maybe you don't. Pick play all the way. Not much the lineman got to do. Oh, going against the Bears. Only one play against the Redskins. Okay, so let's see this play. We'll do the last ones against the Bears. Why not? Going up against Leonard Floyd. Oh, boy. Leonard Floyd on the edge. And again, really lined up wide. Great kick step. You see he's already in the spot way before him. Nice long arm by Floyd, but great recovery by Bakhtiari. And again, the long arm, I mean, good thought, but Leonard Floyd didn't land it, the strike the way he wanted to. And so really Bakhtiari's inside of him and he's able to push him off his spot pretty easily. So against the Bears again, Leonard Floyd again, line out wide against the tight end. So he's got a long path. Lots of time before he even gets there. Goes with the bull rush. Bakhtiari anchors a little bit, but good hands too. But I'm starting to see that bull rush and Bakhtiari. He have a little problem sometimes. Depending on where his hands are, but that's like every lineman. Alright, so against the Bears again. Big play. He's got Roy Harris, who's not really an edge rusher, so that's easy. Easy pickings. Because he doesn't lean. As I say, he doesn't lean. He just kind of runs the wide hoop. And so he's a nice tall target. Bakhtiari just runs him off course. Easy stuff. Alright, so that's it for David Bakhtiari. Actually, that was week 1. We got through all the plays. Like I said, really top-notch stuff. Linemen is always a little tougher because you don't see all the linemen. There's a number of guys that you know, which is sometimes why they always get the same accolades. So, hard for me to say he's not all pro. I think there's definitely sometimes he got caught up. But, yeah, I would confirm all pro status, definitely. Like I said, those feet, very quick, good anchor. Even the times he was beat up a little bit, didn't completely get destroyed, was able to hold his ground. So I give him first team All-Pro. Go down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about David Bakhtiari. Share it around, get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for listening.